Good day, everyone. I am Junel Rivera, and I am with my co-researcher and co-developer, Delima Crismet, Duay Longso Janmar, and William Kilinga. We are the Group 5. Our proposed application is contact tracing micropayment service system for the bus fare in the Philippines. Our application target users are students, driver, PWD, senior citizen, and people that usually commutes from northbound, North Avenue to southbound, Taft Avenue. The system will provide a reliable passenger information that can serve as a contact tracing. It will also provide a safe transaction and convenient way to make a payment online over the internet. The researchers aims to build a contactless payment system for the bus fare in the Philippines. Drivers, conductors can generate their own QR code to the said application to implement payment options and that as a virtual wallet for secure, fast, and convenient money transfer. This also ensures that every commuter is paying their fare as it should be. The next presenter is John Marduay Lungsod. He will be presenting the layout and function of our proposed mobile application.
Bakit nga ako dun? Good day, I'm John Marto Hilongsod. I'll be explaining basically about what our application has to offer. But first, you need to install the application. So this is our FiliCash APK. Let's try to install it. So you have successfully installed our FiliCash application. Let's try opening it. This is our welcome page. As you can see, there are different buttons like sign up and sign in, and also forget password. There are also a social media sites button. Let's try clicking the Facebook icon. By clicking the Facebook icon, this will transfer you to our Facebook page. Same goes with the Twitter. Transfer your Twitter account. The Instagram will transfer you to our FiliCash Instagram account. Now let's move to the sign up. But before signing up, you need to agree to our terms and conditions. Let's click the agree, please proceed button. Then there will be an input box for the username, email, and password. Let's fill this first up. 1, 2, 3. Done. 3, done. At gmail.com. Sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After filling up and clicking the sign up, this will transfer you to our sign in page. So let's try the account that we just created a while ago using our username. So we have successfully signed into our FiliCash application. This is our transportation page, but unfortunately, this is still on progress. But I will still explain to you what this page can do. First, you can choose the departure location and arrival location. Our example departure location is Ayala, and the arrival location is Taft Avenue. By clicking the arrow between the arrival and departure location, this will change your departure and arrival, and vice versa. At, as you can see, there's also a round trip slider, basically creating a ticket that you can ride from your departure location to your arrival location, vice versa. And there is a book now button that confirms your ticket. Then the panel below summarizes your ticket. Then this will automatically generate a QR code so that you can pay for your ticket. As you can see, in the top left corner, there's a sidebar menu. This includes the following: your reference ID, wallet, history, profile settings, account verification. So let's try to verify our account first. As you can see, the 123 genre below is not verified. So let's try the account verification settings. So in our account verification settings, there will be an input box for your first name, last name, mobile number, and complete address. Let's fill this up first. Mardoy Longsod. Address, let's try this Mandaluyong City. So these are the IDs that you can send to verify your account. Note that you cannot verify your account without sending an attachment or image. So let's send. So before you can upload an image, the FiliCash application will ask permission to access the photos and images of your device. Let's press allow. Let's try this ID. As you can see, it displayed the ID that I just uploaded. Let's upload. It will prompt a message that the info document has been sent and kindly wait for the approval. Usually it takes 2 to 3 days. So let's try refreshing the app by logging out. So there will be a logout button besides your name. Let's log in again using our username, typing our password. Let's check. So as you can see, it didn't display the 123 January username. It displayed my full name and it is also verified. So let's try accessing the wallet. So before you can access the wallet, it will ask you to set up a 4-pin digit. Let's try setting up 1, 2, 3, 4. Then click save. Then you can now proceed to the wallet page. Let's type our 4-digit pin 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is our wallet page. So our wallet page includes the top up, transfer, receipt, cash out, and history. When you click the top up, you will be asking to choose your preferred bank to do your top up. Note that these branches are not affiliated to us and are for them only for our top up feature in our application. Let's choose Union Bank. And this reference number is also for example only. Let's input ang amount like 5,000 pesos. So this will basically print a receipt confirmation and you can also save this receipt confirmation by clicking the top right icon download on your screen. Receipt has been saved to your gallery. Next, in our transfer option, you have two options when transferring money. You can choose between send via wallet ID or generate a QR code. Let's try sending via wallet ID. So let's try the wallet ID of our uh, code developer. So this is his wallet ID. Just copy paste it and input an amount, 1,000. The remarks is optional. So let's click transfer. So when transferring a money via wallet ID, this will automatically deduct in your balance. As you can see, we have a 5,000 balance before and we sent a 1,000 balance via wallet ID. So it will display a 4,000 balance. So let's try sending via QR code. So let's input an desired amount. Let's click the generate QR code. So as you can see, it automatically generates a QR code. Note that the QR won't work on screen capture, so we need to download this file instead by clicking the download QR code button. So next, in our wallet option, we'll be receiving money. So let's click receive. So when receiving a money, you can choose between scanning a QR code or uploading a soft copy of the downloaded QR code. Let's let's try scanning a QR code. Note that the FiliCash application may ask permission to take pictures and record a video. So let's try to scan QR code. So this will prompt receipt confirmation. You can also download it. As you can see, our balance is now 18,000. The next is try by uploading a QR code. Choose gallery. So we have successfully received a 180,000 by uploading a QR code. Next, in our cash out option, just input your desired amount for cashing out. Let's try 1,000. So this will automatically print a receipt confirmation that you need to download. So you can use this receipt to cash out in your nearby bank. save this. So next is the history. When you click the history, the transaction history will be displayed. So you can check the receive and transfer transaction under your account. If you fail to save the QR code that you intended to provide to the receiver, you can easily go to the transaction history under the send and re-download QR. So let's click send. As you can see, you can re-download our QR. That would be all for our wallet page. Now let's move to our profile and security settings. Before you can access your profile and security settings, you need to input your password first for security measures. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in our profile and security settings, this will display your user type, your name, last name and username, and also your address. In our user type, you can choose between regular, student, PWD, senior, and as a driver. And you can also edit your address, but unfortunately, this is still a work in progress. In our security settings, you can change your password. Let's try changing our password. 7 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Let's re-input this. 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Note that when changing a password, you cannot choose your current password. Let's click Save Changes. Let's try to log out to confirm if our password has been changed. 7 6 4. Oh, 7 6 5 4. So we have successfully changed our password. Now let's try changing our 4-digit PIN to our password. So let's try changing our 4-digit PIN. Let's input our new 4-digit PIN. Let's try 111. Then repeat 111. Then click save. So let's try if we successfully change our 4-digit PIN. So yeah, we successfully changed our 4-digit PIN. So in our history, unfortunately, this is still on progress. And when you click the account verification again, this will prompt a message that you're already verified in, in order to prevent multiple verification application. So that would be all for our FiliCash mobile application. The next presenter is Chrismet de Lima, and she will be presenting the layout and function of the website of our mobile application.
Good day everyone, I'm Chrismet de Lima. Today I'm going to show you how our FiliCash website works. But first, we need to log in our admin account by inputting the username and the password. And let's try to log in. We have here the search query to find the specific information. Every user have a unique transaction ID as long as the wallet ID. The full name and the mobile number and the address is the information that the user provide upon the applying for account verification. The date created is the date where the user applied for account verification. The status indicate whether the user's application is pending, rejected, or accepted. The date updated indicates when the admin approve or reject your application. The approver indicates the name of the admin who accepts or reject your application. The view button is clickable so that the admin can view the valid ID that the user submit upon the application. Now let's try to approve and reject a user's application. Pending. As you can see, the user meet the requirements and it matches the user's information, so I will approve the user. Next, let's try to reject a user's application. By clicking the view button, as you can see, the user did not meet the requirements. As a result, I will reject these users, but user can reapply for account verification. Now, we have here the drag down button, which consists all the records, pending, approved, and rejected. Now, let's go to the location. Now, we created the location master file for the future updates of the prices and location. As you can see, we have here the add location, and let's try to add some example. Let's try example and the price, and let's click the active I save button. Now you can see the newly added location. Next, we have here the location, example price, and the status. Status is composed of active and disable. The date created is the date where the admin added the location. Under the updated by, it also indicates the name of the admin who updates a specific field, and it will show the date updated every time the changes happen. Now let's try to move to the user type. We also created a user type master file for the future updates of the user type. We also have here the add new user type. So let's try to do some example. Let's try example. And the discount price is 20%. Wait. And let's click the save. Okay, the user type is already existed, and now we need to rename the user type. Example 1. As you can see, changes has been saved. And now you can see the newly added user type. User type includes the regular, PWD, senior citizen, and the student. Take note that the settings as a driver will add the vehicle name, plate number, and conductor's name under the profile settings in the application, but currently it is still on progress. The discount field indicates the percentage of the user that can have. We also have here the status, which includes active and disabled. There is also a driver field, which indicates a user type as a driver. The date created is the date where the admin creates a new user type. Under the updated by, it also indicates the name of the admin who updates specific field, and it will show the date updated every time some changes happen. Lastly is the logout button here. So that's all for the FiliCash website presentation. Let's click the logout. And the next presenter is Mr. William Kilingan, and he will be presenting the back end of our proposed mobile application.
Hello, I'm William Kilingan. I am a member and one of the co-developer of this capstone project, and I will explain the backend of our application system. We use Android Studio for developing our mobile application system, and the programming language that we use is Java. The base Android version that we use is Android 8 Oreo. In these file codes, it shows the need permission of our app to run on mobile or Android. For example, is internet, camera, read external storage, write external storage, and access network stats. And this is where the codes for label, icon, theme, and screen orientation of our application to mobiles. In this folder, here's the codes for uploading image for verification in our application, and it also connects to our database and websites. In this folder, here's the code for transaction that happening inside FiliCash wallet. It also connects to our database. And these are the codes. And these are the codes for every function and pages in FiliCash application system. Bottom cash out, bottom receive, bottom top up, bottom transfer, change password, change PIN, for approval, history, links, login, main activity, PIN, profile, your output, your send, receipt, register, terms, top up, transfer money, view profile, wallet, and welcome. Here in build config files, this is where the build type and version name of our application. Drawable. Here in drawable folder is where all the images and icons that we use for our FiliCash application. Here in font folder is where all the font text that we use for our FiliCash application. Here in layout folder is where all the design and layout of our application. This is where we design each page of our app. Here in meme map folder, this is where we upload the icon for our application in mobile. In this folder, in values, is where the resources for colors, styles, dimension, and etc. in our application. And that's all for our capstone project mobile application presentation. Thank you.